Hello and welcome to the channel. Former Minister of Petroleum Diezani has decided to fight back. After years of being hunted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, she has decided that she needs to be the hunter. Diezani, who has in the past been accused of embezzling public funds while serving as a minister in the Goodluck Jonathan's administration, is currently in the United Kingdom, where she has been for years battling cancer. Details to follow. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Diezani slams 100 billion naira defamation against EFCC. A former Minister for Petroleum Resources, Mrs. Diezani on Friday instituted a 100 billion naira defamation suit against the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The erstwhile minister, who left the country since 2015, in the suit she filed before a high court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, alleged that the anti-graft agency authored and sponsored several publications that portrayed her as a treasury looter. For instance, she alleged that the EFCC on December 16, 2021, made a publication against her that was captioned, "Diezani, EFCC uncovers additional $72.8 million. She told the court that the commission had in 2017 also caused to be published an article titled, "Unbelievable, EFCC traces 47.2 billion naira. $487.5 million to ex-minister Diezani Madueke." The former minister, in the legal action she filed through a team of lawyers led by Chief Michael Zekome, son, insisted that the publications were done under the supervision of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, son, who was cited as the second defendant in the case. She told the court that the articles, which were widely published by the EFCC, was false, malicious, injurious, and intended to lower the reputation and integrity of, and did indeed lower the reputation and integrity of the claimant in the estimation of right-thinking members of the society, within and outside Nigeria. More so, the former petroleum minister in the suit marked CV 62732023 maintained that the said defamatory publications brought her into public ridicule, odium, contempt, derision, and obloquy. Therefore, she is, among other things, seeking a declaration that the publication titled, "By virtue of an order of the Federal High Court of Nigeria sitting in Abuja, Diezani Madueke had forfeited to the federal government of Nigeria the sum of $40 million only, which jewelries were found and recovered by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in the premises of the respondents, and reasonably suspected to have been acquired with proceeds of the respondents' unlawful activities made by the Honorable Court on Monday, 24th day of January 2022, relying on the false information made available to the court by the first defendant in a court process dated and filed on the 4th day of July 2019 and widely published in print media, online and hard copies by various media houses, are libelous, false, malicious, injurious, and intended to lower the reputation and integrity of, and did indeed lower the reputation and integrity of the claimant. Aside from seeking an order directing both the EFCC and the AGF to retract the said libelous publications against her, the claimant further demanded for an unreserved apology to be published in at least 3 national dailies within 7 days from the date of judgment. She also prayed the court for an order directing the defendants jointly and severally to pay to the claimant the sum of 100 billion naira only as damages for the false, injurious, malicious, and libelous publications against the claimant in the first defendant's publishing platform and at the instance of both the first and the second defendants. Meanwhile, no date has been fixed for the matter to be heard. Meanwhile, The Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government has seen a request for the extradition of a former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Diezani Madueke, over corruption allegations on trial, rejected by the British government. This was made known by an Assistant Inspector General of Police and head of the National Central Bureau, Interpol Nigeria, Garba Baba Umar. He stated this while appearing before the House of Representatives ad hoc committee to investigate alleged loss of over $2.4 billion in revenue from illegal sale of 48 million barrels of crude in 2015, including crude oil exports from 2014 till date. While being questioned by members of the committee, the AIG noted that the government followed due process in seeking mutual legal assistance from the United Kingdom, but the demand was ignored as the ex-minister also went to court in the UK to stop our extradition. The country's Interpol head disclosed why the federal government was successful in extraditing a former chairman of the defunct Pension Reform Task Team, Abdulrasheed Maina, and the former Attorney General of the Federation, Bello Adoke son. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. He said, in respect of assistance, seeking for assistance, if you remember, we repatriated many Nigerians who we alleged to have swindled the Nigerian government. I went personally and brought Maina from the Republic of Niger. I brought the former Attorney General of the Federation from Dubai and many other Nigerians who absconded. We brought them back to face justice, and those who are in Nigeria hiding, we took them back to their various countries to face justice. On why the Nigerian authorities had been unable to bring Madueke back to the country to face trial, Umar said, the issue of Diezani, a warrant of arrest was issued. I am sorry to say the government of the UK turned down our request. We followed the MLA. You can check. That is mutual legal assistance to bring her back home. She went to court because according to them, they have a system where they check her. Let me not go there, he said. In related news, Madueke Diezani has asked the Federal High Court in Abuja to set aside the bench warrant issued against her on July 24, 2020. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC had in an ex parte motion sought a bench warrant against the former minister. The presiding judge, Ijeoma Ojukwu, who granted the order on July 24, 2020, after the EFCC lawyer moved the motion, directed that Madueke should be arrested by local or international police anywhere she was cited. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.